Welcome to our deep dive today. We're going to be focusing on bringing you, the listener, the most important information about AI, especially for business. There's no better place to start than the March 10th issue of the AI Trends and Insights for Business newsletter.
I mean, it really is like a roadmap for anyone, from small businesses and entrepreneurs to like seasoned pros, anyone who wants to not just keep up, but get ahead in this crazy AI-driven world.
Exactly. Like, it's changing so fast. It feels like every day there's something new.
Right.
And speaking of new, they just launched this Facebook group. It's called AI Trends, Tips, Tools, and Insights for Business. Perfect for staying updated and connecting with, other people in the field. Definitely check it out.
Oh, and the newsletter itself is completely free to subscribe to.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You'll get all sorts of insights, tips, and even tools delivered right to your inbox.
Speaking of tools, this issue has this fantastic free AI prompt. It's called Expert Prompt Engineer.
Okay, so this is huge for anyone who wants to, really get the most out of AI.
It's becoming such an essential skill now. Prompt engineering.
Absolutely. It's like learning a new language, like the language of AI. So you can communicate effectively, right? And then get the results you want from these systems.
Mm.
So this prompt they give, they break it down into steps, making it, super practical.
Mm-hmm.
First, you really look at the user's request. You look for any missing details or things that are not clear, ambiguities.
Mm-hmm.
And then you ask them these strategic leading questions to figure out what their needs actually are. Things like, what's the AI's role here? What are the specific tasks? Who is the target audience for this?
Yeah, it's like you're playing detective or something, gathering all the clues before you can, solve the mystery.
Right.
And then the next step that a lot of people miss is actually crafting the metasystem prompt.
Yeah.
This is where you're basically defining how the AI should respond in different situations. You're setting the parameters for it.
That's where it gets really interesting, right? It's like you're not just giving the AI a task, you're shaping its whole approach to the problem.
Yeah. And this newsletter doesn't stop there. They also talk about how specific industries are, being transformed by AI, everything from real estate to finance. They even have a section on the future of work.
I was just going to say that. Yeah, this is the stuff that keeps me up at night.
Yeah.
What is AI doing to the future of work? It is fascinating, though. It's not just about automating tasks. It's about creating new opportunities and, ways of working.
Yeah, they had a great example in finance. They were talking about how AI is allowing CFOs to forecast cash flow much more accurately.
Oh, that's so important, right? That's giving them a huge strategic advantage.
Oh, yeah.
It's not just about doing things faster with AI. It's about doing things smarter.
Right.
And, speaking of doing things smarter, they also give us a list of the 10 best AI tools for businesses. It's everything from data analysis to content creation. Really, there's something in there for everyone.
And they don't shy away from the potential challenges either. They have a really interesting piece on, we need to balance all this innovation with responsible governance. We need to make sure we're developing and using these technologies ethically.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely. It's a critical conversation to have. And this newsletter really, dives into those key considerations. But it's not all high-level concepts and stuff. They also showcase some amazing applications of this technology in the real world, like AI agents that can actually act as your teammate, boosting productivity and streamlining workflows.
I know. Can you imagine having an AI that can learn your preferences and anticipate your needs, helping you manage your tasks, and even generate content with incredible speed and accuracy? That's a whole new way of working.
It really is. And that's what I find so fascinating about this newsletter. They managed to cover both the big picture and then these really practical ways that AI is, impacting our lives and our businesses every day. And they make it so accessible for everyone.
If you're looking for a one-stop shop to, stay informed about AI and get inspired about all the possibilities, this newsletter is a must-read.
For sure.
And it's free. Don't forget.
Yep, free. And if you want more, check out their Facebook group, AI Trends, Tips, Tools, and Insights for Business. It's the perfect place to connect with other AI enthusiasts and, stay on top of the latest trends. Now let's dive a little deeper into some of the specific models and, advancements that are really shaking things up in the AI world.
It's really amazing how fast the AI landscape is changing. I mean, this issue of the newsletter dives into some truly groundbreaking stuff. Like they're talking about Amazon's revamped Alexa. They're calling it Alexa Plus. And it's powered by this new multimodal AI that can process not just voice commands, but images and even like sensor data from your environment.
So it's like Alexa got a serious upgrade.
Right. It's like Alexa on steroids. I'm really interested to see how this is going to change how we, interact with our smart homes and stuff.
Say too.
Yeah. Imagine a world where your house can like anticipate your needs, like adjusting the lighting or the temperature, like, based on your preferences.
Yeah.
Maybe even like helping you manage your day seamlessly.
Right. Like it really is like an intelligent assistant in your house.
Right.
That's the dream.
Exactly. And this is just the beginning, the newsletter hints at Alexa, plus being able to integrate with all sorts of other devices and services.
Oh, wow.
Potentially revolutionizing how we interact with technology, not just in our homes, but our workplaces and even like public spaces,
It really is everywhere now.
Yeah. But, we can't forget about the advancements in the core AI models themselves.
Right.
This issue also covers GPT-4.5, which is OpenAI's latest and greatest language model.
I've heard so much about GPT 4.5. What are some of the key improvements?
Well, they're talking about significant upgrades in natural language understanding, user interaction.
Okay.
And a big one is they've managed to reduce those AI hallucinations that we sometimes see.
Oh, yeah. Those are the moments where the AI just seems to go off the rails. So what does this mean for businesses?
Yeah.
Businesses that are using AI, let's say, for customer service.
Well, imagine AI-powered chatbots that are even more accurate, and more natural in their responses.
Yeah, that might be huge.
They can really understand what the customer is asking.
Yeah.
Leading to a much more seamless and positive experience.
That's the goal. That's what everybody wants.
The innovation doesn't stop there. The newsletter also talks about Anthropic's Claude 3.7 Sonnet,
Okay.
which they're calling the first hybrid reasoning model.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. What makes this one stand out?
Well, picture this. An AI that can operate in two modes. Okay, there's a quick response mode for like those snappy answers we all need. And then there's an extended thinking mode for when you need to like tackle complex problems, with like step-by-step logic.
Oh, interesting.
It's like having two AI brains in one.
Oh, I like that.
So for checking the weather or setting reminders, it's super fast. But when you need it to, like crunch a complex data set or like come up with a creative solution to a problem, it can, really put on its thinking cap.
So it can go deep.
Yeah. Early testers are really, praising its ability to deliver on these ambitious goals. Anthropic really believes that this hybrid approach is going to be the future of AI, allowing for much more natural and versatile interactions.
That makes sense.
Yeah. And then there's Grok 3, which is xAI's latest offering.
Now, I remember seeing a review of Grok 3 in the newsletter. What were some of the highlights?
Well, one thing that sets Grok 3 apart is that it can actually access real-time information through this feature called Deep Search. So it's not just relying on, some static data set. It's constantly learning and evolving by tapping into, like, the vast resources of the internet.
Okay, so it's constantly learning, constantly evolving. So it's not just giving you, yesterday's news.
Right.
It's giving you, like, up-to-the-minute information. Wow. So is it like having a walking, talking encyclopedia that's also like a critical thinker?
Yeah. It can, analyze information and, like, provide insightful answers, to even, like, the toughest questions.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, and the review actually compares Grok 3 to other leading models like, GPT-4, Claude 3.7 Sonnet, and Gemini 2.0 Flash. And it gives you, like, a helpful breakdown of its strengths and weaknesses.
Okay, that's super helpful. If you're, trying to decide between these different AI tools.
Right. Definitely must read.
Now, we can't talk about groundbreaking AI without mentioning OpenAI's Sora.
Oh, yeah.
This text-to-video model
It's crazy.
has everybody talking.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It's generating these seriously realistic, like, cinematic scenes from just a few words.
It's wild.
It's like magic.
It really is pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI, in the creative realm.
I mean, content creators, marketers, filmmakers. Imagine just typing out a scene description and then watching Sora bring it to life.
Yeah.
stunning visuals, lifelike characters,
Yeah.
captivating stories.
This is like straight out of a science fiction movie.
I know.
But it's real.
That is.
It's happening now. And, the explosion of all this short-form video content, on platforms like TikTok and Instagram and everything.
It's huge.
Sora could be a total game changer for businesses that are trying to, capture attention.
Absolutely.
Stand out from the crowd.
And speaking of standing out, the newsletter also has a piece on this thing called the AI and media market, which they're projecting is going to generate like a whopping $82.45 billion in revenue by 2032.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, signaling a massive opportunity for businesses that are, looking to invest in AI-driven media.
Yeah, if you want to get in on the ground floor, now is the time.
Now is the time. So what are some of the key trends that they highlight?
Well, they talk about things like generative AI, deepfakes, and, AI-powered interactive content.
Oh, interesting.
All of which are, transforming how we consume and interact with media. It's not just passive viewing anymore. It's about creating these like immersive and personalized experiences.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. It's like, those choose your own adventure books, but for the digital age.
Right. That's cool. Now, I'm curious about, how AI is impacting specific industries. They mentioned some pretty interesting things happening in real estate.
Yes. They have a roundup of the 10 best AI real estate tools.
Okay.
That are helping agents and investors, make smarter decisions.
So these tools go beyond just like simple property searches.
Oh, yeah. They leverage AI for like predictive analytics,
Right.
which lets agents, identify potential leads, automate property valuations, and even like nurture those leads with personalized content.
That's amazing.
It's all about, working smarter, not harder.
Right.
Yeah.
So much more efficient.
Mm-hmm.
I could see how that would be a game changer, for real estate professionals. Now, I know we talked about AI and finance a little bit already, but I'd love to, hear more about how it's impacting financial forecasting.
Well, traditional forecasting tools, they often rely on like static assumptions and historical data, which can be pretty unreliable in today's, fast-paced business world.
Totally.
But AI can analyze real-time data, identify patterns, predict future trends, with much greater accuracy.
So it's like having a crystal ball, but one that actually works.
Exactly.
No more relying on gut feelings or outdated spreadsheets.
So CFOs can, really make data-driven decisions, proactively manage their cash flow, and steer their businesses towards, financial stability.
That's super powerful.
Yeah. It's a game changer for financial planning and risk management. Allows for, smarter investments and avoiding those, costly surprises.
And speaking of big investments, did you see that Apple just announced a $500 billion investment in AI and manufacturing in the U.S. over the next 4 years?
Yeah, that's huge.
It's a big commitment to American innovation.
It's a clear signal that Apple really sees AI as the future,
Yeah.
And they're putting their money where their mouth is. I mean, they're building this new advanced manufacturing facility in Houston, specifically for Apple Intelligence servers.
Wow.
And they're expanding their data center capacity.
That's a big deal.
It really shows their, commitment to these AI-powered services and products.
It's really exciting to see such a major player, making such a bold move, with their resources and influence. Apple has the potential to really accelerate AI adoption and drive innovation across multiple industries.
Absolutely.
But as AI, becomes more and more a part of our lives, we can't forget about, the ethical considerations.
That's right. The newsletter reminds us that, it's really important to balance AI innovation with responsible governance. It's about using AI for good, not just for profit.
Right. It's about thinking about the potential impact on jobs, privacy, and even social equity.
Yeah.
As businesses embrace AI, they need to establish, ethical frameworks, ensure transparency in their AI models, and maintain human oversight
for sure
to prevent those unintended consequences.
Absolutely.
Responsible AI development is crucial for building trust and making sure that this technology benefits society as a whole.
Absolutely. And speaking of benefiting society, the newsletter really highlights the growing role of AI
Oh,
agents
yeah. Those are
in
exciting.
the future of work.
Yeah.
These digital teams are really poised to, amplify our capabilities and just like skyrocket our productivity.
It's a whole new way of working.
It is. It's interesting how they frame it. It's not about AI replacing jobs.
Right.
It's about, augmenting human skills.
Uh-huh. That's a good way to put it.
And they even mentioned that Google is like putting agentic AI at the forefront of their Google Gemini project.
Oh, wow.
So
Huge.
it's a big deal. It seems like we're moving towards, a much more collaborative work environment
Right.
where humans and AI are working side by side, each playing to their strengths.
That's the dream.
Yeah.
The dream team.
Yeah.
So how do we adapt to this changing landscape
Right.
and acquire the skills
Right.
that we need to thrive
Yeah.
in this new era of work?
Well, there are resources like Learning Academy AI
Oh, yeah. I was just thinking about
that offer, incredible training and support.
That's right, yeah.
Mm.
Their membership program is fantastic.
Yeah.
It empowers businesses with the knowledge and tools they need to succeed
Absolutely.
in this AI-driven world.
They offer weekly live online training,
Oh, wow.
expert interviews,
Okay.
and a really supportive community.
That's so important.
Yeah, creating a really great learning environment, for anyone who wants to become, proficient in all things AI.
If you're serious about this, check them out.
For sure.
You can visit their website
It's www.learningacademy.ai.
or give them a call to learn more.
Absolutely.
Now, speaking of making life easier, we can't forget about those super helpful AI voice chatbots.
Oh, yeah.
They are becoming so
They're
sophisticated,
getting good.
streamlining communication, automating tasks,
Yep.
giving us like instant access to information.
It's like magic.
It is. It really is.
Right.
Whether it's, setting reminders, booking appointments, ordering groceries, these AI-powered assistants can
Yeah.
save us so much time
Oh, yeah.
and mental energy
Absolutely.
so that we can focus on,
Right.
the stuff that really matters.
The important stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
It's like having, a personal assistant
Yeah.
available 24/7.
And speaking of assistants, remember 11 Labs and their, incredible voice synthesis technology?
Yes, yes.
The newsletter actually goes even deeper into their capabilities,
Wow.
talking about, their multi-language text-to-speech,
Uh-huh.
voice cloning for personalized voiceovers.
Yeah.
And even AI dubbing that, can preserve those subtle emotional nuances of the original performance.
That's so important because, a lot of times with those AI voices, they just sound so robotic.
Right.
But if they can capture those emotional nuances,
Mm.
it's a game changer.
It is. It's amazing how far voice AI has come.
Really is.
Mm.
This technology is, it's making content more accessible,
Mhm.
more engaging,
Yeah.
and it's, opening up all these possibilities for content creators, businesses, and anyone who's just looking to, enhance their communication and reach a wider audience. This March 10th issue of the AI Trends and Insights for Business newsletter is, just packed with valuable information.
It is.
Seriously, subscribe to their free newsletter.
Yeah, do it.
And join their Facebook group
Sure.
to stay on top of all the latest AI development.
Absolutely.
It's moving so fast, you got to stay on top of it.
You do. And remember, the future of AI is being shaped right now.
Uh-huh.
And we all have a role to play in, what direction it takes.
That's right. That's a really good point. We all have a role to play.
Yeah. What area of AI are you most curious about?
Oh, man, that's a really good question.
What first step can you take, today to explore it further?
That's a great question for all of our listeners out there.
Yeah.
The future of AI is being written as we speak.
Uh-huh.
You have the power to be a part of it.
Absolutely.
Thanks for joining us on this journey. And until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and keep pushing those boundaries.
Keep pushing.
Wow, it's incredible how much we've covered today just looking at this March 10th issue of the AI Trends and Insights for Business newsletter. It really makes you think,
It does. It really does. And it shows how quickly this whole AI landscape is evolving and how it's impacting like every aspect of our world, everything from the tools we use to the way we work.
And we started by talking about that expert prompt engineer prompt.
Oh, yeah.
Which is so helpful for getting the most out of AI. It's all about learning to, speak AI's language and getting it to do, what you want it to do.
Prompt engineering is a skill that, if you can master it, you're going to have a huge advantage in this new world.
Absolutely. And if you're looking for a community to, learn with and connect with other people, their Facebook group, AI trends, tips, tools, and insights for business, that's a great place to start.
Oh, yeah, definitely check that out. And don't forget, the newsletter itself is completely free, so.
Subscribe, get those insights delivered right to you. We also talked about some really mind-blowing advancements in AI models.
Oh, yeah.
GPT-4.5, Claude 3.7 Sonnet, and Grok 3. They're becoming so much more sophisticated, more human-like.
It's amazing how they're, blurring the lines between human and artificial intelligence,
Yeah.
It creates so many new possibilities.
It really does. And I feel like we're just at the beginning of this whole new era of AI, where it really becomes an extension of us,
Yeah.
our capabilities.
It's exciting and a little bit scary, too.
It is. It's both. We also explored how AI is transforming specific industries, real estate, finance, media.
Oh, yeah. AI-powered tools are changing the game for so many professionals.
Absolutely.
Helping them make smarter decisions, work more efficiently, and create better experiences.
And it's not just about, replacing jobs. It's about empowering people
Right.
to do their jobs better.
Work smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And we can't forget about the importance of, responsible AI development.
Absolutely. As AI gets more powerful, we have to make sure it's being used ethically.
That's right. Businesses need to establish those ethical frameworks, be transparent, and keep humans in the loop.
It's about making sure AI benefits everyone, not just a select few.
Right. It's about using it for good.
Yeah.
And, then there's the whole rise of AI agents.
Oh, yeah, the digital teammates.
It's a whole new way of working.
It is. It's not about replacing us. It's about augmenting our skills, making us more productive, more creative.
And if you're feeling a little overwhelmed by all of this, there are resources out there to help.
Oh, yeah, like Learning Academy AI.
Their membership program is a great way to, learn those new skills and really thrive in this new world.
Yeah, definitely check them out. You don't have to be a tech expert to get started with AI. There are tools and resources for everyone.
There really are. So as we wrap up our deep dive today, I want to leave you with a question.
What area of AI are you most excited about? And what's one small step you can take today to learn more about it?
The future of AI is being written right now, and we all have the power to shape it.
That's right. So go out there, explore, learn, and push the boundaries of what's possible with AI.
Thanks for joining us. Until next time.